Hey, Star students, welcome back to the Astro Study Room. I'm Ember, your friendly neighborhood fire fairy witch.
And I'm Jordan, a university librarian by day and a dedicated astrology student by night. And yes, welcome back to the Astro Study Room.
Our goal for this podcast is just to feel like a group of badass, awesome students gathering together to explore, reflect, question, and connect with the cosmos. No matter where you're at in your spiritual or astrology journey, learning is a forever game, growth is cyclical, and curiosity is sacred. And we are so happy you're here to wander around the universe with us. So if you'd like, grab your notes and pens, or just bring yourself and an open mind.
Whether you identify as an astrologer, a witch, a wizard, a mystic, a spiritual seeker, or simply a curious human, you belong here. This is a study room for all of it and for everyone. Every other Tuesday, we will be exploring different astrology and spiritual topics, sometimes teaching, sometimes reflecting, and sometimes just chatting and wondering out loud together, like today, where we're going to have a completely random episode. If you're into it, we'd love for you to subscribe, leave us a review, and just know you can always come hang out with us in the study room.
Heck yes. Yeah, we don't even know what this episode's about yet. You can follow us at the Astro Study Room on Instagram and TikTok. And as a reminder, we are also live on YouTube. So if you're more of a visual person, want to see our beautiful faces, you can check us out there. And Jordan, how can our listeners get an incredible astrology reading with you?
I do natal chart and solar return consultations where we can talk about what your soul intends for you for this lifetime. And I also offer cosmic check-ins where we can talk about any current transits going on, or if you want any dedicated time to ask any specific questions about your chart or specific transits happening. What about you, Ember?
I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube under Ember Magic, and you can sign up for my newsletter or take my free quiz on discovering your sensual shadow archetype on my website. And speaking of the quiz, I do have some incredible archetype workbooks that I've created to help you dive deeper into your sensual shadow, which are also available at the website. And all of these are linked in the show notes.
So before our iconic Buckle Up Star Students line, we're just going to quickly introduce what we're going to talk about today, which is that we really don't know it all. We decided to do a completely unplanned episode and just see what happens. One, this is good practice for us in just like chatting without a script. And two, just curious what the spirits have in store for us.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. This is like kind of not that like I feel like we get on tangents all the time, but
Yeah.
usually it's like, hey, we know we're going to talk about like the tarot card for Leo and like all these things. And now it's just like we're going to you guys basically just get to hang out with me and Jordan, and you should feel awesome about that.
Yeah. So buckle up, Star students. Class is officially out and the study room is in session.
All right, y'all. So before every episode, we've like kind of talked about this before, but we're gonna do it with you now live. Jordan and I always pull a card and we will talk about like what we think might come up during the episode that relates to the card. So, this is like on the fly. Jordan, what deck are you reading from?
I always read from typically the same two. So I will read from, and if you're on YouTube, you can see what I'm about to show you. I read from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. This is my staple. I use this every episode. And then whichever seasons of the Witch Oracle that we're in. So right now I'm using the Litha deck.
Do you have all of the seasons Oracle decks?
I do, yeah.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I
You
love
don't?
those decks. I don't have
I'm
them all.
shocked. You
I do
will.
have Lamas actually. I should have brought that. I have I actually
I'm
brought
so surprised. Why don't you have them all? Why do I
I
have them
don't
all and you don't?
know. I don't know.
You have
I don't
the
have
tarot one.
I have the tarot one. I'm excited to get the fall tarot one that's coming out
Is
soon.
that next? Okay.
Yeah. I decided, so I am also reading from a Lorraine Anderson deck. It just
Iconic.
happens to be the Witching Hour Oracle deck. That's kind of what was like calling me. Awaken your inner magic.
You have not read Fourth Wing, right?
No.
Well, Fourth Wing is coming out with a tarot deck, and it's going to be 2027, but I am so excited. I will be I will be getting to know that deck.
Jordan is a full-time Fourth Wing fan.
Seriously, I should add that to my intro, a dedicated Fourth Wing fan.
I just keep waiting for all the books to come out. I'm like one of those people.
Oh,
I
I feel
literally
like part
have
of
the
the fun
first
is
three.
like being in the hype of it, like the excitement with everyone of like the theorizing together and like the excitement for the new books coming out.
Hi, hi. I
Hello.
I'm currently listening to Dungeon Crawler
Are
Carl.
you? Brendan's read it and I was going to I don't think I'm gonna like it, but everyone's reading it and I love a hyped book, so I was considering reading it.
So obsessed.
Good.
It was like 2017 that the first book came out. It's like
Yeah.
older.
Yeah.
And there's definitely some things that like don't necessarily translate as well. It's written absolutely for the male gaze, but I'm still kind of obsessed with it. It's
Yeah.
essentially just like the audiobook is amazing. So we're listening to it and what is his name? Jeff.
I just know Princess Donut.
Yeah, Jeff Hayes, who's an actual voice actor, does all the voices for the audiobook, and it actually feels like you're like in it, like it's a TV show, and it's amazing and so funny.
Have
And
you heard of
also,
graphic audios?
yeah,
Hmm.
I'm not a huge fan of graphic audios.
Which ones have you tried?
Um, oh gosh, I don't even remember.
I
I just
haven't loved the
remember
ACOTAR ones,
I haven't. Oh, was it
but might I
Avatar?
really recommend the Fourth Wing ones?
Really? I just get
Yeah.
so like it's too loud and crazy for me. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
just, I think
I
it
guess
like
that's fair.
sends, it does something special to my ADHD and like neurodivergence. I'm like, it's too much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in the
I do
car.
love a full cast for sure. But I know
Yeah,
there are some that are full cast that aren't graphic audios.
I do. Yeah, I do love when there's like different narrators. Jeff Hayes does such an incredible job being the narrator for like all these different characters. And there's a TV show coming out on Peacock, and he is narrating Princess Donut. So, anyways, this is my entire Threads account has now been dedicated to Dungeon Crawler.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. It's like witch stuff and then Dungeon Crawler. And I have all these Dungeon Crawler friends now that I talk to.
I found a community.
Anyway.
Okay, I'll show a card first. So the astrology card I got, and
I
you can
didn't
look
even
on the
pick my card
screen.
yet.
Well, you can do it while I'm talking. Was
Oh,
Mars. I
wait.
picked Mars.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so the first thing I'm going to think about before we started, and we tried to keep our conversation relatively short before this so that we could, because this is all the stuff that we talk about before we start. Um, we talked a bit about your Mars and how that might be relevant for you now. I even talked about it in your solar return reading, because your birthday was very recently.
It
It
was.
was. You've made it another solar return. Um,
Yay. Good for me.
yeah. My Mars is 0 degrees of Gemini in eighth house, combust, extremely combust. Um, so maybe that'll be relevant later.
We didn't really talk. I'm trying to remember from the solar return reading that you did. You talked about Mars very briefly because what did it was it doing something with my moon?
I think it was squaring your Venus, and then in the solar return, it was they were squaring, but in each other's side.
Yeah, so I remember you saying something about my Mars squaring with something in Virgo. Um, but now I don't remember
Did you pick
what
a
that would be
card?
unpacking. What?
Did you pick a card?
Oh, no. Please hold. I always like to take a breath before I do my card pull. Now I'm like very conscientious because it's on the recording, but okay. If you don't know, I do daily card pulls on my Ember Magic account and our Astro Study Room account. Oh, that's fun. Enter at your own risk.
Oh, interesting.
I
You
feel
know,
like there's something between the Mars and that.
actually, I was gonna say this card too. So the other one I pulled from the Litha deck was Lemonade, and it says, "Make the most of your situation by opening your mind to new possibilities." And I pictured a door.
Entering, this is saying pause at the door.
Yeah, this one is saying go for it. This one's saying like be optimistic, I guess, is what mine is saying. Now, I will say this made me think of and we had to stop ourselves from talking about it earlier, but the Association for Young Astrologers is an
Oh yeah,
organization.
tell us about that, Jordan, because I'm like super
Yeah.
excited for you.
They're just one of the astrological organizations. This one caters to younger people. And they put out a call for board applications. They need a board historian and I think a board outreach coordinator or something. And I applied for the board historian. And I have I kind of imagine I almost like was afraid to talk about this too because like I don't know if they're gonna like listen to this episode, but maybe it'll come out afterwards. Um, I kind of imagine there's not like tons of people applying. And if there are, I mean, I have historian type. The things that they were looking for, I have that all in my resume.
Hell yeah, you do.
Yeah. And I don't know if I want to do it's a volunteer thing. Like you wouldn't be getting paid for it. So like I don't know if I want to do it.
Did
And
they
I would
offer it to you?
no, not yet.
Okay.
But I would like even when I applied, I was like, I don't really even know if I want to do this because I don't want to do it for free. Um, but I'd like to be more involved and like it could lead to other opportunities that could be cool. But again, I hate working for free. Um, so they just emailed me like while we were talking, asking for an interview. I happened to not be available at the time that they offered, so I'll have to get back to them on that. But I'm still on the fence of like, I don't know if I really want to do it or not. Um, and this said, open your mind to new possibilities.
And enter at your own risk.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, neither do I. There's been so many changes and weird things happening in my life that I'm just like, this is so, look at this little like monster guy, just like it's like the horned god waiting
Yeah.
for her to enter through, which like I think there's something to be said about honestly this card and entering at your own risk, right? Like it sounds really scary. It sounds like, oh, beware, like, oh, scary. But I think really all it's saying is before we leap in and make decisions about things to like pause and think about it right now,
Hmm.
which
I already do that a lot. I
I
don't know if you
don't.
do, but yeah.
I
Yeah. I said I
definitely do
don't know. I
not.
literally know that you don't. We talk about this frequently.
Hmm. So it's a little reminder to me. Maybe I just need to like pause before making any big changes in my life.
We have a joke because like anytime like we have an idea for something, like especially in relation to the podcast or something, I'll be like, that sounds cool. Let's sit on this for a while. Let's think about the logistics. Let's make a plan. And you're like, I've emailed everyone already. I
It's
have
so
already reached out to every person that could possibly be involved in this project.
no, that's what I've really appreciated about working with you though,
I so
Jordan.
agree though, because we totally need that balance. I totally
Yeah.
like appreciate that you do that. And then hopefully we meet in the middle in a great way.
I know. No, I do. And sometimes I just get so excited or I'm in the moment and like I think a lot of it's also like an ADHD thing where it's like on my mind right now and I know that if I don't do it right now, it'll take me like 6 months to do it.
Do you think I'm neurodivergent? I've been asking people this.
I want to say yes. I don't know.
Okay, why do you think so?
I just assume everyone is neurodivergent.
So Elise in the Magic Kitchen in the recent episode, it's an episode about neurodivergence and witchcraft, and she talked about there was a point where she said everyone in my coven is neurodivergent, and I don't identify as neurodivergent. I'm not offended by it by any means, but I don't identify with it. And I was wondering, like, oh, am I being perceived as neurodivergent? And I asked Catherine, and she also said yes.
I mean, yeah, like
So apparently,
I would not put Catherine as neurodivergent.
she said that I mean, I don't want to speak for her, but essentially she said like she thinks that ADHD runs in her family.
I think we all just like have diverged from whatever the neurotypical.
I think I'm very neurotypical. I think I'm so normal. I think like any focus issues I have, I think have come exclusively from getting a TikTok. And as far as like, I don't know, I know a lot of people talk about like how they did in school. And I think like the American school system was set up for people whose brains work like mine, which I assume is neurotypical. I did very well with the way that school is structured. I do like obsess over things, but I don't know if that like is enough to identify with neurodivergent because I think everyone has something that they're obsessed with. But then, it's a spectrum, so like we're all on it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know, Jordan. I've always just thought like the way you fixate on things and become like really obsessive with them,
Hmm.
that would have been like my
I
like
I I see that. I do.
you're also a very blunt person, which I don't know.
Am
I
I?
guess
I didn't know that.
yeah, I think so.
I will say I what happened? This was a few years ago. I can't remember what sparked this. And it's like the story is not going to be as funny if I can't remember what sparked it. But I was like talking to like a friend I've had for a very long time since high school, and I think I told her like I think I'm more mean than I realize, and she's like, "Oh, you're very spicy," and I was like, "Am I? Like, have I just always been perceived as like a mean person?" And then this was recent. I listened to. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was the first time, but I posted this video of me when I was like 17, 18 playing piano, and I have my friends in the background, and they're like interrupting me and making noise, and I yell at them, and I posted this.
I would never say you're mean.
And I don't think anybody would, but I'm definitely like there's like a joke on TikTok of like the mean wife, like or the slightly mean wife. I'm the slightly mean wife for
Oh
sure.
my God, are you my slightly mean wife?
I could be. I totally could
Oh,
be.
I want a slightly mean wife.
Ever so slightly, just
Punish me,
a touch.
baby.
No, not no, I
Sorry,
don't
mom.
know. But I don't know. I guess there is like I don't know. I never identified as blunt, but I do think like I will say like I'm definitely not a person who I don't want to say says things that I don't mean. Like, yes, I would say that, but I don't compliment people for the sake of complimenting. I don't say really nice things unless like I'm really moved to say it. Um,
Maybe that is neurotypical, and I just don't know it.
I don't
Because
know.
I
I
have
don't
so
know.
many neurodivergent friends. Wait, I'm Googling what neurotypical means. Like, what is like the definition of neurotypical? Okay. So, neurotypical is a non-medical term describing individuals whose brain development, processing, and behaviors align with dominant societal norms and contrasts with neurodivergent. They automatically pick up on unspoken social rules and nonverbal cues. They tolerate standard environmental input like sounds, lights, and textures without major overload. And they manage transitions, focus shifts, and developmental milestones in ways that are expected by standard peer groups. I am none of those things. I do pick up on social rules and nonverbal cues pretty well, probably like extra well, but
I think I do those things, all those things. Um,
maybe you're neurotypical. How
I mean, I
poor.
identify as neurotypical.
Huh. I just assumed.
Apparently, everyone is.
We need to poll the coven after
I
this.
know. I feel like, well, now I've asked you and Catherine, and now I feel like I need to message everyone individually. Do you think I'm neurodivergent? They're all probably going to say yes, I guess. At this point, I'm going to guess. If you and Catherine said yes and Elise already said it, I'm going to assume everyone would say yes.
Hmm.
Do you identify as neurodivergent? People who are listening, drop it in the comments. Message us with your mental disorders. Okay, not saying neurodivergence is a mental disorder, but I was thinking about it because in that episode too with Elise, they said Gen Z introduces themselves with their name, their diagnosis, and their sexuality.
Is that real?
I mean, it's like a joke, but not literally, no. Look at you not picking up. Or is it me? Am I not like expressing them well?
I'm Ember. I have ADHD and generalized
My
depression and
mom's gonna message me and
anxiety,
be like, you can
and
never
I'm
pick up on
bisexual.
sarcasm.
Hey, you messed up my
Yeah,
thing.
I'm so sorry about that. If you want to say it again, I'm not gonna cut this out for the bit, but roll it again. Go. Do it.
No, it's too late.
I am
Missing.
Jordan. I have PTSD and I am straight. But also sexuality is a spectrum. I will
Wait,
say I did play around for a little bit with the idea of like I still would identify as straight, but
I was like, you're straight?
I'm really glad that I'm not straight coded. Like that is such a compliment.
I just like assumed queer. Like, I don't
I
know.
love that. I'm
Do you not
so
identify
happy.
as queer?
No.
I'm like, my, who are you? Who is this person I've been podcasting with every other week for a
You're
year?
not queer. Whew, that's good. That's good stuff. Um, so there is this fun story. My mom will laugh at this. So my mom has always been very like on the progressive side for her age and everything and for people. And a big thing for her was queer rights. So I was raised in a household that was big on queer rights.
Hey.
And oh, I thought you said wait.
Oh, I said, hey.
And so she was always like, she makes this joke that she was always like ready and prepared for one of her kids to come out as gay. And she was like, she had the script ready of how she was like ready to accept them with open arms and how like she is so happy that they're gay. And what happened was when I was like 12, I had a girlfriend, but I was like, I'm not gay though. And my mom was like, this was not in the script. I don't know how to handle this.
Maybe you're just like homo romantic.
I've really, so one, this is a thing. That person that I dated, and this is like 12-year-old dating. I thought that they were a boy when I met them. And now they have come out as transgender and do identify as a man.
Oh, you like saw their soul.
Um, and then there was a point for a little bit where I was like I said, like sexuality is a spectrum. Like I do think women are hot. I love looking at women. I love looking at women naked, clothed. And so I was like, that's gay. That sounds kind of gay. And like, I don't feel the desire to really touch women the way that I do a man. So I was like, it's still a spectrum though. Like there's still some sexual feelings happening there. And then what I started to realize too was like, I think I'm really attracted to like masculinity. Like I really like I love like
Mm.
I'm definitely more attracted to like a woman, like a masked woman. Um, but then I was talking to some of my friends who are lesbians and we were talking about things that like we it was specifically Once Upon a Time. Did you watch Once Upon a Time?
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh
So
my gosh, Hook.
yeah, so I
Oh,
had a big crush on
oh.
and I was rewatching it. This is a couple of years ago. I was rewatching it and I was like, Regina is so hot. And I was like messaging my friends. It was one friend. This one friend who is a lesbian and was also really obsessed with Once Upon a Time. She's met the whole cast. And I was like, "Oh my God, Regina's so hot. Like I didn't know this." And she was basically like she was like all I ever thought about was Regina. And I was kind of like, "Okay, that didn't come naturally to me." Like I definitely only looked at Hook. I did not look twice at Regina. So I don't think I'm inherent like I don't think I was born gay by any means.
That is your, that is like your, that's it. That's,
And I have another friend who later-ish in life, as in like late 20s, came out as bisexual. And even like talking to her about, and I would say I think she has a preference towards men, but even like the things that she has talked about, the way that she looks and feels about women is so different from how I look and feel about women. So,
I mean, that's fair. I think there's so
yeah,
many spectrums. Like,
there are.
Elise and I have talked about like for real, like homo, like feeling homo romantic or like hetero romantic. So like having romantic feelings towards like a woman or a man exclusively, or I don't know. I think at the end of the day, sexuality is a spectrum.
Mhm.
There's like, you know, demisexual and just to be able to like meet people and develop a relationship and then have sexual feelings for them, like it is a spectrum. I just
Hmm.
did not know you were straight, Jordan, which
To
feels
recap,
so weird. Like, how is this?
It's
Hmm.
funny because I've definitely never said that I was gay or queer. I've definitely never said that. So it is very funny to me that you're that not only did you think that, but that you're so shocked. I can't wait to see
Yeah.
my mom's reaction to this.
Your mom just being disappointed.
She was so ready with that script. She was so ready with her open arms, and then she was like, "My kids are straight. Dang it."
So you're a straight neurotypical
I
woman.
know. Yeah, and I'm
Wow.
white, but I am progressive. I wonder if everyone else thinks I'm gay. I'll have
I,
to pull the coven now too. I'm gonna text Catherine right now.
I didn't say gay. I just said queer.
Queer, you're right, you're right.
And I feel like we have our lovely like sexual spectrum representation in the coven anyway. So, Jordan, I'm curious, like we've been talking a lot about the direction we want the podcast to go in, and I know that you've mentioned that you're interested in herbalism. This is such a hard pivot from talking about our sexuality and neurotypicity. That's not a word.
Divergence.
Neurodivergence behaviors. But speaking of your next obsession, herbalism.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I haven't gotten as obsessed, and I think part of me is like, I don't know. Part of me is like kind of just trying to like enjoy it as like a hobby and not make it a big thing. But I imagine naturally that's gonna come. And I honestly still even feel like my version of like I'm not obsessed is probably Oh, that's my cat. I thought it was a spider. Um, my version of not super obsessed might be someone else's version of they're obsessed. Um, I am still in the stage of memorizing things. I've
You're
made a
so good.
few.
I suck at that. I still can't memorize.
That's what I get. That's what I do.
I need to sit there and like do it constantly, and then in like a month, I'll forget it.
I mean, I'll forget things eventually if I don't reinforce it for sure. Um, but yeah, I've made a few teas. It's definitely not coming as naturally as astrology did, which is fine. Um, and it's making me want to get into like medical astrology more than herbalism. But I am still kind of like trying to enjoy it as like a side hobby. So like that's pretty much it.
What's your favorite tea you've made?
I've only made I think it's called oh God, I have to know what the flower. I think it's called Candula,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't know.
Ca
Is that right?
Calendula?
Calendula. Yes, it's calendula. Yeah, I've been making calendula tea, which is supposed to be for focus. I haven't noticed any difference from it, to be honest. Um, and I've bought a bunch of herbs and I have intentions for them and have not followed through with those intentions yet.
Hmm. Like intentions for brewing them or to like,
Like what I want to do. Like I've been learning about infusions and decoctions, and I do want to, after I learn about teas and infusions and decoctions, I'm going to do syrups. And my goal is to make like a cold syrup for the coven at Yule.
oh, I love that.
Yeah, you
I
all
love
need it.
that. Oh, like a cold, like we have a cold.
Yes,
I thought you meant just like a cold syrup.
for a hot winter day.
This is why I'm neurodivergent and you're neurotypical. I'm never gonna let you live this down. I'm gonna call you extra neurotypical straight Jordan.
The odd one out.
I don't know why I'm so amused by this. I'm sorry, I'll stop.
No, it's fun, but I am surprised that that got you so much. My mom will be so proud.
What are we gonna call this episode?
I was wondering what co-host AI was gonna say. Is it gonna be like,
Oh shit, you're straight?
I know, something like that, like queer coded, queer coded but straight,
This is your coming out to me, Jordan.
queer coded but only likes masked women, and don't.
Oh my gosh.
Um, what's your sexuality? I know you said bisexual, but like where on all these several spectrums are you?
Oh,
You
I think I'm hard bisexual. I
straight in the
think
middle?
like, huh?
Straight in the middle?
I do lean more towards men, but I think it's because I'm like nervous as fuck around women.
I
Like
did
women make
see.
me so nervous, Jordan. It's crazy.
Huh.
Like if I have feelings about a woman, I like turn into a puddle and I'm like, okay, bye.
Oh my
Like,
gosh. I did see a TikTok too about how like the majority of the population is straight, so a majority of women are looking for a man. So therefore there are also just less women, so bisexual people are more likely to end up in a heterosexual relationship.
I think I thought, nope, this is just social media, but I feel like most of the world is bisexual. Just we're somewhere on this spectrum. Or
Well,
what do
that's
they
what I
call it?
was saying, and
On the
I still
Field
do
app,
believe
they
that.
call it I'm hetero flexible.
Hetero flexible. That's what I thought too. I was definitely like, we're all on a spectrum of like gay to straight, like, and no one's 100% straight. Or like the outliers are 100% straight and the outliers are 100% gay, but most people are going to be in the middle.
Oh my God, Jordan, I didn't expect this conversation. I learned so much about you.
No, I didn't either. And I tried, like, I kind of like envisioned what we might talk about. And there are a few ideas I had. One of them was going to be that we were going to talk a lot about you. Actually, you and sexuality was on my list of ideas of that things that might come up. So that's
That was
fun.
the pre-show conversation.
It was, yeah. I was wondering, I was like obviously I can't talk about any of that, but I was like, how much of this will Ember talk about? What are we going to talk about next week?
We're gonna talk about Virgo. Oh yeah,
Virgo, baby.
Virgo. One that I'm just like, they're just perfectionists, and that's all I know about them.
Yeah, I like Virgo. I really like contrasting Virgo with with Gemini. So that'll be fun.
Oh, I'll learn more about me.
Of course.
Today was a really fun conversation. We hope you enjoyed getting to hang out with us, learn a little bit more about us. But just know that, like, whether you're beginning your journey with astrology or spirituality or your sexuality, you're just curious about the universe. We are so happy and grateful that you were here to join us today.
Yes, and if you have any comments or questions or want to hear more about our sexuality, we love hearing from you, so please message us. We are loving the process of building a community of astrology students. Everything we do and offer is linked in the show notes. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we love talking about it. I definitely want to do more of these random conversations because this was a lot of fun, and I hope that
This
you all got to
was
like,
fun.
yeah, and I hope you got to know us in a different way. But next time we will be bringing back our regular scheduled program, like we said, with our deep dive into Virgo. This podcast is my practice of asking big questions, uncovering the hidden truths, and creating an accessible space for others to do the same.
And I'm so grateful to be learning alongside Jordan and all of you, sharing our resources and diving into what it means to connect with the cosmos. Thank you for being part of this, and we'll see you back in the study room every other Tuesday.